In Islamic discourse, Ahriman embodies the absolute evil in contrast to Iblis or Satan, who represents an original noble being still under God's power. Although the divs, the creations of Ahriman in Zoroastrian beliefs, entered Islamic literature to the point of being accepted as reality by Muslims, Ahriman is mostly a stylistic device to refute the idea of absolute evil. The divs were yet another creation by God, although prior to the devils, angels, jinn, and humans mentioned in the Quran. al-Quzat Hamadani asserts that evil exists relational to humans, but always serves a greater purpose. In accordance with tawhid, God is the ultimate source of good and evil. Rumi denies the existence of Ahriman completely. The dedication of Ahriman to undermining the good that was done by Ahura Mazda could not be equated with any other kind of strategy. He focused his attention on doing so at every turn, and he did not consider using his power for the promotion of others. Ahriman is capable of narrating the unpredictable and often chaotic aspects of life, which can come without warning and disrupt one's plans and daily routine. Early Iranian religion developed in the region known as Greater Iran, Caucasus, Central Asia, South Asia, and West Asia prior to the 3rd millennium BC, when one branch of a migratory people, known as Aryans, meaning noble or free, settled in the land of the Aryans, Iran. Their religion was polytheistic and was kept through oral tradition, passed down generation to generation through stories, rituals, and traditions. This belief system was reformed by the prophet Zoroaster, who reimagined the earlier gods and created a new religion, Zoroastrianism, which was monotheistic. This faith also maintained an oral tradition, which was not committed to writing until the time of the Sasanian Empire, 224 to 651 CE. And most of what is known of the early Iranian religion comes from Zoroastrian texts such as the Avesta, the Bundahes, the Denkard, and the Vendidad, which reference the earlier gods in the stories, now known as ancient Persian mythology, of how the world, humans, and the gods came to be, as well as the Shahnameh, Book of Kings, a collection of legends and myths and other works. A legend about Ahriman says that he had a son named Zohak, whom he trained to be evil. He told Zohak to kill his own father. He disguised himself, however, and Zohak killed someone he thought was his father. Ahriman, again in disguise, became chef of the palace. Zohak was so impressed with him that he offered to reward him. Ahriman asked only to kiss his shoulders. When he did so, serpents sprang from the spots. Every time Zohak cut them off, they grew back. Ahriman entered in another disguise, as a doctor, and told Zohak that he had to feed the serpent's human brains every day. Zohak complied and became Ahriman's pride. The sun ruled for 1,000 years and finally was destroyed,